Hello there, people. This is another program by the Central Committee of Ex-Muslim in Scandinavia. My name is Milad Rasai Manej. Here in the studio next to me, Hamid Jamali is sitting. Hi, Hamid. How you doing?
Yeah,
you
good
right?
to be here.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
to have you again in this
Thank you.
program. This is another episode of the second season of our weekly programs that me and Hamid is running. We got two topics we would like to talk about today. The first topic would be about the blue girl, the Iranian girl who was in love with football, Istiqlal to be more precise, Istiqlal Football Club. She was trying to poker face herself and enter the stadium and watch the football. As you guys most probably know, in Iran, under the Islamic dictatorship that we have, women cannot enter the stadiums. That's actually a part of the sex apartheid that we have in Iran at the moment. Sadly, Sahar was arrested on the day she was trying to get into a stadium, and then she was supposed to attend the court because of what's so-called a crime of poker facing herself as a boy and trying to enter the stadium and watch the football game. She committed suicide. She burned herself in front of the court. That's a very sad news. Sadly, we lost her. She died in the hospital because of the injury she had because of the burning thing that happened that day. We would like to talk about it's a very sad news, but on the other side we know there's so many people they showed sympathy all around the world, not only in Middle East and Iran, all around the world. We know there are so many people showed sympathy, and I think that can be a start point for the Iranian women's movement to end the Islamic sex apartheid in Iran and reach a society where people are not supposed to face discrimination because of their sex or sex orientations.
Yeah, that's right. I regret to say that I believe it's a little bit too late. We lost a life on this stupid battle for women to have this very simple right to enter the stadium. I mean, it's so ridiculous. I saw some people on social media reacting like that. People were saying that I didn't know that you need to have a penis to be able to watch football. I mean, that's ridiculous. I believe that a long time ago, when women were banned from entering the stadiums, the world should have reacted. The FIFA, to be more precise, FIFA and the whole world should have reacted in that time. When girls, young girls, usually teenagers, they were arrested because of trying to enter the stadiums. When all sorts of women try to enter the stadiums by wearing very heavy makeups to look like a man, they were I don't know, they were covering somehow their breasts to disguise and look like men. I mean, this is humiliating at that point. But we reached to the level, and we reached the day that a girl was sentenced to 6 months of imprisonment because of trying to entering the stadium
because
in Iran.
Loving football, basically.
Yeah. That's just very, very basic. I don't know how the world is digesting this right now. But as you said, after this sad incident, people from around the world showed very heavily supported the right of women to enter the stadiums. They targeted FIFA mostly to push the Iran's football federation to remove this ban and let women to enter a stadium like normal people. As you said, there is a gender apartheid, very, very strict gender apartheid in Iran. And they are like, because you are a woman, you basically, in every aspect of life, you have less rights than a Muslim standard male.
Yeah.
I should
You're
say.
basically like a second citizen in those countries, Iran included, and that's so sad to say. Like as you mentioned, for like a very basic human rights, if you want to watch a football, then you need to have a penis. You cannot get in. As simple as that. You're a woman, you cannot get in, and that's disgusting. Like the whole, as you said, like like the world, like in these federations, like FIFA federations, and like some other like organizations and politicians in Europe and North America, they remain silent for 40 years, and now Sahar is dead. And I think all these people are responsible because of because of his death. The thing is, like on the other side, we see like there's so many people, they're showing reaction and like they're showing solidarities from Hong Kong. I would say, they protest what's taking place because of the policy of Chinese government regarding Hong Kong. We saw like those protesters, they had the banner of the blue girl, and they show solidarity with her, with Sahar Khodayari, and like so many hashtags and comments inside Iran. Like celebrities, footballists, athletics, they all try to like show sympathy and like show solidarity somehow with the blue girl.
You can mention the AS Roma
football
club.
AC Roma, they changed the logo into blue to show solidarity with the
and
blue
also
girl.
The national female football team of Sweden, so many members. I mean, I really enjoyed watching them on the recent World Cup of women, and they were my like favorite athletes in that World Cup, and they showed great respect, and they stood firmly in front of FIFA, and they demanded very firmly that this isn't right, and they should not contribute. The FIFA is not allowed to contribute to this gender apartheid. In fact, they have the power to push Islamic Republic of Iran and stop it. The athletes like Kosovare Aslani, Hedvig Lindhall, which was my favorite goalkeeper, and Magdalena Eriksson, and so many others we can name around the world. Football players or other ordinary people, they reacted and tried to.
This is very overwhelming. I mean, on the side we have this sad news that like Sahar is dead, but on the other side we see like these people, these like football player, they show solidarity and they support and they like put comments and like express themselves and condemn such a brutality against women in Iran. That's so as overwhelming, and like I'm really like happy to see such a things happening. Femen in Sweden, they show also like solidarity and like they supported.
Not only in Sweden, other divisions also.
Femen in general, they support and like they show like solidarity with the blue girl, which is awesome. Like what I would like to point out is, you see the people in Sweden, I'm specifically talking about Sweden, the people in Sweden, they showing solidarity, they express themselves, they condemn the like sex apartheid in Iran. On the other side, the Swedish government, they welcoming the Islamic Republic of Iran. We had Javad Zarif, the foreign minister, a couple of weeks ago here in Stockholm, and the Swedish government got no problem whatsoever with these Islamists who put pressure on the Iranian people, on the Iranian women, and like it's 40 years women are not allowed to be in the stadium watching football only because the only crime that they have is being a woman. And you see the difference between the majority of the people, the majority of like honest, respectful, lovely people, and these governments and the policy that they're following.
As you said, it's a shame when you see the policy of government in Sweden. It's a total shame and disaster. On the other side, when you see the reaction of people and support of people, it's really heartwarming.
And then one more thing is, we expecting the International Federation of Football, FIFA, to like break the silence and start acting,
Yeah.
start doing something. The football in Iran should be boycotted as long as women cannot enter the stadium. If there is no girl in the stadium, then no one should be in the stadium. As simple as that.
Yeah.
And we would like FIFA to put pressure on Islamic Republic to respect and recognize the women's right in Iran. This is the FIFA's duty.
Yeah.
If they just like keep like being silent and ignoring the women's the discrimination against women in Iran, they in fact are responsible for the future death and how to say anti-human and brutal sentences against girls who trying to get into the stadium. I'm asking strongly FIFA, do not work on the side of the Islamic Republic. Stand on the side of the people, see the Iranian women, recognize the human rights in Iran, and stand on the side of the people and boycott the Islamic Republic football as long as they ignore women's rights.
Yeah, as you said, it's like one of the probably FIFA's like slogans. I mean, it's something that everyone in football agrees that football is here to unite us, not to divide us.
Precisely.
And this is just very simple thing. It is become a very simple tool in the hands of Islamic Republic of Iran to separate women from men in this very, I don't know, very basic, very simple issue. And yeah, I would like to also point out that the pressure from international society has forced FIFA to react, but the reaction is not exactly what we are after. It was like somehow very shallow, very mediocre kind of response, and even it's not. We believe it's not harsh enough against the Iran's football federation.
Practical.
Yeah, it's not. But we believe that in future this pressure will be mounted up, and football players around the world. We know that we are now in an international break regarding the football games, but I believe in a few days when the leagues start again, we will hear more in reaction to this disaster that we had in Iran, and hopefully FIFA will feel more pressure and will do his duty to press Iran to end this disaster in Iran.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Yep. Next news is we had these.
Next news is good news.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like I really kind of excited about this one actually. It's like the ex-Muslim of North America is running a campaign #Autumn Without Allah because, and they ask like so many people, specifically ex-Muslim, secular refugees, atheists, free thinkers, to say like why they awesome without Allah. And surprisingly, hundreds of people they participate in the campaign. They send their videos saying like why they like so awesome without Allah in their lives. We would like to like read some of like a good tweets, like interesting tweets, at least the one that we found it interesting, pointed out, and then discuss it later on, like what's going on in the world regarding the ex-Muslim. But like I believe you have like some tweets.
I have
for us. Yeah.
I have prepared some, but as you said, there are so many videos, so many pictures, so many even text. I mean, there are so many texts in Twitter.
Yeah.
You can find under this hashtag awesome without Allah. The reactions are too much. I mean, the campaign is like very huge, and the social media is flooded with this hashtag all over the place. And even we have so many reactions and angry reactions from some people.
They got
who
shocked.
didn't like.
They were not expecting that. Like, no, there's like so many people talking about it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like I was reading one tweet by one of those Islamists say like, I can't believe there's so many people like so happy there's no Allah in their lives. And so like, yeah, this is where we are. This is how strong we are. And you see, there's so many of us in this world. They say like, no, we like having fun and a very great life without Allah.
Yeah.
But let's just have a brief look at the tweets.
Let's take a brief look. For example, we had Sohail Ahmad.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly where he is from, but he says the best part of leaving Islam was in no longer having to defend verses of Quran where the inequality of men and women is baked in, and no throwing women a bone by saying that they are the spiritual equals of men just doesn't fix anything.
Yeah.
It never made sense to me that men could take women as slaves, and he gives another examples also. Yeah, that he's perfectly right. You know,
Yeah.
this is
That's
what
a very
we
fair
all.
point, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you see that there is a religion that as simple as that takes a gender and just puts this some kind of inferior gender and other one the superior gender, that I think your choice is clear whether or not to accept it or not. We have Maryam. I don't simply not pray or fast anymore. I'm breaking free from a toxic, abusive, and patriarchal environment. No one can force me to wear something, or do something, or feel something, or be something that I'm not. I control my looks, my needs, and my relationships. That's again perfectly true. I mean, we all know how certain people, everybody, Islam meddles with everyone's personal life. They say what to do, what to wear, what to eat, what to drink. You know, Islam and specifically Allah is setting those rules, and they are so ridiculous. Jamal, from the founder of ex-Muslims of Norway, I believe, he says the death penalties of blasphemers and apostates was the main tool to keep us silent. We're not afraid anymore. We're out, loud, and proud. We're godless and fearless. It's awesome without Allah, because I feel myself a free human being who is not a slave anymore.
My heart is beating. Honestly.
There are so many strong and powerful messages.
I really like it.
I would say that they are so diverse, because there are so many things that we can talk about. That why we don't need Allah, why we reject Islam, and why we are awesome after rejecting Allah. Zara K, the founder of Faithless Hijabi. You can find find her pages on social media. She says, awesome without Allah, because I love people regardless of their religion, race, or sexual orientation. Because I stand in solidarity with women who fight for their freedom in Iran, Saudi Arabia, and other countries.
Perfect.
Jimmy Bangash.
This is my favorite.
Jimmy Bangash. I mean, please go ahead and check his video. But I just have a few.
Like Jimmy is like, let me just say something about him. He's like, I'm following him for like a couple of years, and I know like he's a gay ex-Muslim, Pakistani based, I would say, and he's very like strong, and like I really respect that guy, because he's just very loud, like 100% out of closet, and like expressing himself. And like
he's an icon.
He's very inspirational for most of like these like ex-Muslim secular refugees in Europe. And I really like the tweet that he like posted about awesome without Allah.
He says as you said, he's from a council of ex-Muslims of Britain, and he says, I'm awesome without Allah since I realized he is a fabricated lie and that it's great to be gay. No more self-loathing, no more feeling that I'm cursed, no more being afraid of burning in hell and having all this dressed up as justice and mercy.
Fantastic.
While it's just pure evil. awesome without Allah because I love myself. It's funny that this is almost exactly our slogan in Pride Stockholm. You know,
leave Islam, love yourself.
Yeah, we say leave Islam and love yourself. It leads to each other. If you love yourself, you will learn that you have to leave Islam. That's very basic. Yeah, and one more, last one. Aisha, another member of ex-Muslims of North America, she says it's perfectly healthy and normal to question things, and it's perfectly okay to reject religion, and all cultures must normalize dissent. Yeah.
So cool. I have two tweets basically. Like, there's like hundreds of tweets as I mentioned before, and like you already had like a good ones. Two tweets I would like to point out, I think are really important. One of them is by Yasmin Mohammed. She lives in Canada at the moment, and I like how she expressed herself about this hashtag. Yasmin says, how could we not be #awesome without Allah? Now we are free to enjoy life as we want. Our minds are free to think what we want. Our hearts are free to love who we want. We are no longer under the commands of some narcissistic, demanding being. Of course, it's awesome to be free. I really love it. And I think this is one of the, this message means a lot to all these ex-Muslim and secular refugees living in North America and Europe. There's so many of us, and our voices are stronger more than ever. The last one is the one actually by Armin Navabi, the founder of Atheist Republic. This one also is very overwhelming and politically, I would say, important. Armin says, I am #awesome without Allah because I have a community of ex-Muslim who support each other. Use the hashtag help ex-Muslim. Use the hashtag to help more ex-Muslims find each other and support each other. And be united and be on the side and be supportive. It means, that's a key. Then that's a key role to reach a society where there is no religion and people love each other because of only human rules and human factors, not because of religious nationalism or other fake identities. These two tweets are very eye-catching, I would say. Of course, there's hundreds great hashtags on the Twitter and some other social networking websites. I do recommend all the people who are watching this program use this hashtag. Go and read the comments about it. If you haven't recorded any videos, it's about time to do it. Join the campaign. And one more thing, there's so many of us. We are stronger. Our voice are stronger more than ever, and the victory will come to us because we are talking about humanity, and we talking about the truth and the facts happening in the real world. So basically, all we need to do is get united and be stronger than ever.
Yeah, thanks. I have no point to add to that. Just check the social media, everyone, and enjoy the hashtag.
Thank you for watching. All the people, you can always communicate with us. Let us know what you think about the program, and in case that you would like to participate, or if you have a suggestion about a program, you can always contact us and let us know what you think. Please make sure that you share all the videos on the YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. Spread the word about us, and let us the other know about our program. Our special thanks go to Ali Shojai, the member of Central Committee of Ex-Muslim in Scandinavia, for his technical support for this program. Thank you for watching.